Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing an anime called The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess. Now this anime is kind of interesting and kind of unique. So our main protagonist gets killed, pretty much as an isekai anime. Unlike for Yugi where the main character does not die, this character does die and she gets reincarnated into her own book. Good thing, right? Because she knows what's going to happen. Wrong. Because she fucks up the story from beginning to end because of the fact that she turns in the person that she gets reincarnated is the main character's sister in the book, her evil sister. So she's an evil sister. She's about to get executed or assassinated, but then she decides to warn her sister of what's going on just to make sure she does not fucking die, which I think is pretty fucking funny, but he still summons an assassin to begin with. And the main gist of it is the fact that because of her actions, the guy, her sister, pure-hearted sister, her husband does not go into a coma. She does not have saint powers because of her sister's actions. Because she is the new, even though she's a villainess, she's a new person inside the body and mind of her sister. So she's not technically evil. She's trying to make sure she lives. But every twist and turn, she knows that what's going to happen. She tries to stop it before it happens, so that way the sister doesn't activate her saint's powers, which I think is really interesting. However, at the end, it's like she gets kidnapped by saving a bunch of girls. She tries to, and that's the main gist of that. She also tries to. She gets a queen killed, which the queen kills herself. She commits suicide off camera, though, although she was trying to do it on camera by drinking poison and wine. But that she still ends up killing herself, which I think is really sad, to be honest with you. And then she fights against a bunch of vampire elves, and then she kills a vampire, which it's interesting. And then a bunch of other shit happens. Like, it just baffles the fuck out of me. So the main cast of characters are a guy with blonde hair. He is the assassin. He falls in love with her, pretty much. And then she's got her own personal bodyguard who thinks she's still trying to kill her sister, but then he tells him to we're doing the long game so that way he doesn't get suspicious because his personality is already set because of what she's written in the book. So yeah, she knows every person's personality quirks and jerks. I think the main thing about the main character, however, and this is why she's a really unique character, is the fact that she knows the book at heart, but she forgets about what the story's going on because of how much stuff she's changed in the story because of what she's doing. She knows what's going to happen, but it happens differently, and it's really unique on how they do it. Now, when it comes to people getting sucked into books, the only book anime that I know that does that besides this anime is for Yugi. Which, by the way, quick side note, that's my mom's favorite anime apparently. So yeah, but so that's the main gist of that. But this anime is kind of funny. I like how the characters bounce off each other. Um, and they bounce each other off in unique ways. Like the assassin is trying to care for the villainess, the person that he's trying to assassinate. He cares for her and he loves her, but she still thinks that he's trying to kill her, which I think is pretty fucking funny. They ease up on that dynamic narrative in midway through the season, but she's still pretty intense when he looks at her because she still thinks that he's still trying to kill her, which is interesting, and it's a great concept, to be honest with you. Now the prince, which I'm gonna call him the prince, guy with the red hair, he suspects that she's trying to kill kill her sister still, but he eases up halfway through when girls get kidnapped and blah this blah that. The only other character that helps her out is the leader of the knights, and yeah, it's kind of unique. Now she's kind of messed up because she doesn't know what's going to happen in the story because she knows what happens in the original story, but since she's fucking everything up, The story's all combobulated, and it makes a unique dynamic duo of the interactions of the characters on what the fuck's going on, but they don't know what's going on. Only the main character, which is the Villainess, who got reincarnated. So she knows what's going on most of the time, but it messes up all the time. Then I do tease the second season because this anime is very new. I think that the anime is really good. Characters bounce off each other in unique ways, just like I said. My only complaint I have with it is her sister, because she doesn't really do anything in the vampire problem. She doesn't really do anything. Like, she helps out a vampire, but that's pretty much about it. After that, it's just Soul, which is the guy with the blonde hair. Her her other bodyguard, which is guy with guy who's dressed up in white, the white tuxedo, and because it's a fantasy anime, what you expect, because there's magic involved. And also the fact that she's the only character that fights, because her sister does not fight any of the characters. Her sister really doesn't do that much. The only thing that she does is send the guards in to help her sister out when she gets kidnapped by the queen. Which, by the way, the queen kills herself, even though she tried to stop it, and she still manages to do it herself, which is kind of sad, to be honest with you. But anyway, my thoughts on the anime, well, there's going to be a second season, so I'm definitely watching that anime. So there are 12 episodes right now, so if you want to watch it, you can. It's on Crunchyroll. And to be frankly honest with you, I think I'm going to give this anime 8 out of 10. I think it's really good. And it's also a main excuse to watch for Yugi at some point, because that anime needs to be fucking watched, because I didn't know this anime was really good. I like the soundtrack. Some of the soundtrack's good, some of it's not so good. I'm more of into suspenseful stuff, but there are some good animes. The comedy's there too. Like, she's so fucking paranoid that she's gonna get killed by anything. Like, it's pretty fucking funny. So I'm giving this anime an 8 out of 10. It's really good, solid. If they make a second season and it's better than the first season, I will guarantee you that will probably boost it up to a 9 or a 10. But that's here or there. But what are you guys' thoughts on this anime? It's very new, came out last year. I highly recommend you guys watch it, and I hope you guys have a nice positive day. So the next anime review is going to be an anime review that I've been holding back on, just FYI. So stay positive, and I hope you guys have a nice positive day.